This is the third chapter, and we will be starting renovation on the guest casita this week. So let's take a look and see what's going to be going on back there. I'm walking towards my front gate of my house. So in addition to the casita, we're also going to be renovating the patio area and adding some new infrastructure to the house. The hydraulica, which is new tanicas on the roof, new electrical breaker box, and plumbing. Lots and lots of plumbing. We have to discover where the septic tank is. Anyway, this is called the service area. This is a convenient little thing to have when you have a house in Merida, so that people can come in the back and service your house without traipsing through it. So if you had a pool or you have a gardener, you wouldn't have to deal with that. So anyway, this is all going to be pulled up, all this concrete. And this is the very unfortunate steps going up to the second story studio. Now, the studio is where I'm going to be doing some painting once we get all done here. But anyway, budget restraints dictate that we keep the steps here, but I'm trying to find some money because I really want to move them so it doesn't block the front door to the casita. Here we're looking at the patio space. The patio space is going to be completely pulled up because we have to locate that septic. It kind of wraps around the side of the main house in the back. And when we do the main house, we're going to cover this and put sliding doors. The windows lead to the primary bedroom, so I think it'd be really nice to have a little portal out in here, and I can just step out in the mornings and have a cup of coffee. The wall's going to be increased in height all the way up to the roof line. And this is the guest casita. This is really going to go away, this door, because I'm going to, again, put sliding glass doors in. This will be just like a studio type apartment. So this is the main room where there'll be a fold-out sofa, and we're going to open this up right here. Right now we have a door to this little dinky bathroom. This is all going to be demoed out because this doorway is actually going to lead to the kitchen. So if you go in this door, which is under the stairs, you'll see that there's like a little what they call a bodega, which is kind of a laundry room in Mexico. And you can see there's a built-in sink and some connections for a washer. The sink is going to be removed, and the walls to the bathroom will be removed. And what we're planning on doing is building a wall up to where the metal beam is going across to divide this room in half. And the back side will actually be a new bathroom, and the front will create a little kitchenette, like a little galley kitchen. So I'm sorry, I'm kind of moving around here. Hope you don't get seasick. So this is going to be the scope of work. And tomorrow what we're going to be doing, oh, I almost forgot, I got to go up here and show you the studio. All right, I'm going up these very dodgy steps. The treads are not deep enough, which is another reason I don't want to keep the darn thing. And as you can see, the neighbor's mango tree is giving me little gifts. There's a mango tree. It's loaded, and I'm sure I've got to kind of keep an eye out because they come splatting down on the terrace. The terrace will just take up the floor, and the terrace will take up the floor and will increase the height of the walls. We're going to take these old walls out and put solid walls in all the way around, which will give me an added layer of privacy and security. But I'm going to keep the terrace because I think it'd be a great place to hang at night. this is the studio space, which I'm really looking forward to having. I've always wanted to have a studio space for creative work. Never had one before. So here we're going to be taking out, sorry, I got a fly flying around. Here we're going to take out these windows, put in a new window. All the windows will be operable, so with screens, so the flies don't come in. And this wall here, which faces the terrace, we're going to take out the door and the window and put in a sliding glass door, so it'll be easy for me to open up and just enjoy that fresh air. At different times of year, it'll be nice and cool out here in the morning. Now you can kind of look back down on the service entrance, and you can see all that concrete's going to be torn up. And the side wall, we're going to increase some cinder block to cover up the gaps, because my Senora Blanca next door put up some translucent panels to create a barrier between her property and mine. But we're going to enclose that so she doesn't have to worry about it. And that, my friend, is pretty much the scope of work. Tomorrow they're going to start preliminaries, which is actually the demolition portion of the work. And I'm really looking forward to it. And I will take a video of that. See you later.